Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you're having a great week so far, and I hope you have big plans tomorrow. I know I do. I'm going to eat a whole lot of turkey. I'm going to go into an insulin coma and sleep half the day, maybe do some Black Friday shopping. But Thanksgiving's one of those times where for many of us, we stop, pause, and evaluate what we're most thankful for. And I got to tell you, as I think about it, one of the things I'm most thankful for is our church and what we're able to accomplish. And if you're watching this, there's a really good chance that you've been a big part of what we've been doing. We have so many volunteers who work in our church who do different things, whether it's collecting trash afterward, setting things up, tearing down, kids ministry, parking lot, first impressions. We have an incredibly high percentage of people who actually volunteer and help us build the church we're building. And I'm so thankful for you because it's working. One of the things we set out to do as we built this church was to reconnect people who are far from God and help them connect and be that conduit between them and God once again. And I gotta tell you, this past week and a half, I've received 2 messages I wanna take a moment and share with you right now. The first is from a family who just started coming since our Candy Jam event. And if you don't know what that was or you remember what it is, we brought in over 1,100 people. And everybody kind of came together as a church, and people put trunks together. They volunteer to do different things. We check-in processes or whatever, but that was an event. We just looked at the city and just said, hey, we want to bless you. We want to help you. No strings attached. We just want to love you. And because of that event, because you volunteered, because you served in some capacity, whether it was giving of your time or talent or treasure, well, there's a family that's been coming to our church ever since. And I want to read you what they sent to me this past week. They say this: thank you, I love the church and enjoy being a part of something that makes a difference. We feel right at home. I've been hurt by other church members in the past and so glad I found a non-judging church. This next line is what really gets me. It's been around 7 years since I've gone to church regularly. I want to pause there and just say that this is what we set out to do. 7 years since they've been a part of a church. And now all of a sudden they've come every single week since then. Everything about this church is different in a very awesome way. It's amazing how everything just seems to be falling into place for us, and I can feel God around me, guiding me, and I know I'm on the right path. Any way I can help, I'm all in. I love getting emails like that, and we get those, and it's working, it's happening. We got another message from somebody to our kids department, and here's what it says. It didn't come to me directly, but it came to our kids department, and here's what they said about our kids area. Hey, the kids just got their welcome cards in the mail today with the little sticker sets, and they loved them. They always loved getting their own mail and had a lot of fun putting their sticker sets together. Our son has kept his prayer rock at his place of our dining room table all week and talks about it often. They are super motivated to get their shirt cards punched too. Thank you. You guys sure do know how to help kids enjoy church. And that is really what we're trying to do. You see, if you volunteer, I want to say thank you, because you're not just parking cars if you're on that team. You're letting people know that when they show up, not only are we glad that they're there, but we're excited they are, and we expected them to come. If you're on our First Impressions or a host team, you're not just saying hi to somebody and shaking somebody's hand. No. You're validating their existence. You're helping them make them feel welcome. You're letting them know that we're not judging them and we're not upset that they're there, but we want them to be there. And when we seat them, we let them know that they're not in somebody else's seat, that we're creating an environment for them where they feel open and welcome and accepted and loved. If you're on our setup and tear down crews, you're not just putting up signs and setting up chairs and putting a table together or whatever. That's not what you're doing. Yeah, that's kind of part of it, but what's really happening is you're creating environments where people walk in and they feel overwhelmed. They feel accepted. They feel open to what God's doing in our place. And it's so much more than what we're doing. If you're in our kids area, man, you guys rock. That is one of the toughest jobs back there in our kids areas. And you're not just teaching lessons to kids, you're impacting their future destiny. You're partnering them along their journey, and you're introducing them to God in a very real, relevant, and simple way. And you're making a difference in God's kingdom. All of us, all the different teams, all the different parts that we do on a Sunday morning, all come together to do one thing, which is introduce people who are far from God and pull them back and reconnect them to Jesus. You see, if you're a volunteer, you're the conduit between them and God. And we're not just doing a job. Each of us has a ministry. And so I'm so thankful that you get that as a volunteer. You understand what we're doing, and you're in the mix, and you're willing to serve, you're willing to sacrifice. And so this Thanksgiving, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're building something amazing, and it's awesome. And I can't wait to see what happens, because as I say all the time, I really believe it. The best really is yet to come. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you soon.